Thank you for coming back for another episode of Figure It Out with Lord Sin. I'm your boy Lord Sin, and this is just a YouTube channel where I give a review of action figures or my take on action figures. I give you some story and some lore about the heroes that inspired the figures and some fun facts. So if you love superheroes, comic books, that sort of thing, this is the genre for you, whether you're a serious collector or you're just interested in knowing, how it looks, or you weren't unaware that that figure was out. Again, this is the channel for you. So I always give a clue before each show, or in order for you to figure it out, right? So the clue I left last time was this hero was made, not born. And the other was to be continued. Now, I got a lot of answers, but I know everybody who guessed the Scarlet Witch. You're absolutely correct. It wasn't hard to guess. To be continued is a show that I prop with, done by a friend of mine named Mike. As the one right now, he was doing the WandaVision review, so that was easy to put together. The other hero we're going to do today is Wonder Woman, which, to my knowledge, is the first hero made, female hero. So this is the first show in tribute to Women's History Month. Thank you very much, ladies. And I'm going to do Wonder Woman, and I'm going to do the Scarlet Witch. And I'm going to start off with Wonder Woman, and I'm going to do the Wonder Woman 12-inch figure by Mattel Toys, drawn in the new 52 style, if you know what I mean. There's the hero shot. And I like this collectible. It's very posable, the arms, very detailed in the face, if you can see, very detailed to the suit, very nicely done, very nicely done. Whether you're a serious collector or just a fan, I put this one in my office as a tribute. It's great. I'm a nerd, so I like to pose them. So when I got her, posed up, so it's great. I wish the legs would have been more posable, maybe bendable at the knee. And I wish the lasso would have been a material that maybe I could pose with, but it's great. And when I do it in my office, I have her holding on to the rope. But yeah, so great collectible. Wonder Woman first brought to us, or first appearance, was All-Star Comics number 8, October 1941. And then her first feature was Sensation Comics number 1, January 1942. Created by William Moulton Marston and Elizabeth Marston, his wife, and Olivia Byrne. So thank you for creating the Wonder Woman character. There is a movie about it, by the way. It's Professor Marston and the Wonder Women. Came out in 2017. And will give you an insight into the Wonder Woman character. I'm going to warn you that movie's not for children, so don't sit there with your children thinking you can educate them on the character. There are things about the Wonder Woman character that I will leave for you for the movie. Starring Luke Evans as Professor Marston, and Rebecca Hall as Elizabeth Marston, and Bella Heathcote as Olivia Byrne. Great movie. You'll learn some things about the character. Again, not a kid-friendly movie, but great movie for any Wonder Woman fan. Animated for the first time, Super Friends cartoon, 1973, September 8th to be exact, 1973.
Wonder Woman.
The voice for that was Shannon Farnan, was an actress at the time. And then it was brought to the television for viewers and fans in 1975, starring Linda Carter.
Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman.
for you and the power you possess. In your satin tights, fighting for your rights, and the old red, white, and blue. Wonder Woman, Wonder Woman. Now the world is ready for you, and the wonders you can do.
And anybody who's a fan of Wonder Woman has got to be a fan of that show. Linda Carter brought it to us and to a new generation of fans. And then in 2017 with the Wonder Woman movie, and in 2000 we have Gal Gadot. So she brought it to life as well. And in 2020 with the Wonder Woman 1984 as well.
I'm not.
With that, I'm gonna state that that's gonna be the next figure I do, and I'll give you the hero shot. And that's going to be the McFarlane Toys rendition of the DC Universe figure for the movie. And she's in the Amazon armor, a gift from my son. I like it because she looks like the actress, but not done cheesy. Look at the wingspan on that. Fantastic. The suit is very detailed, very textured. I wish, though, as a fan of Wonder Woman, he would have given her a sword or a shield, and this way she would have had a weapon. I mean, she's Amazon, right? But other than that, it's great. He provides a stand, which he does with a lot of the heroes that he does, so you can get those action poses and pose it. I love it. Brought to life again in 2004, animated, the Justice League Unlimited series. Voice for that was Susan Eisenberg. So that was great. And I mean, it's just a great character for female empowerment. Wasn't really a liked character when they were put out in a male hero dominated industry. And there are some things about the background I'll leave you in my fun facts about the character, but great. I mean, Wonder Woman, right? Founding member of the Justice League, Princess of the Amazons. I mean, just a great story. Goes into a lot of Greek myth and lore. Again, she was made and not born. That's what I meant by the clue. So I'll leave it in the fun facts and in the storyline about everything about the character. So Wonder Woman, thank you. Always a great character. All right, so moving on. We're going to review our next hero for Women's History Month. And again, I gave you a clue of to be continued with, and I'm going to go with the Scarlet Witch. And I'm going to hit you with the hero shot real quick. Very powerful character. Today we're going to be looking at the Marvel Legends by Hasbro Toys. Very detailed. I love this piece. Made in the traditional costume, detailed even down to the heels. You can see in the face. Comes with the magic rings around her hands, which are detachable as well. I like the posable features of it, so it gives it more of that effect. I think this one's more for serious collectors, more than your average, or if you're a fan of the comic books rather than if you're a fan of the movies. That's just my opinion. The Scarlet Witch. First appearance was the X-Men #4. and that was March of 1964. Created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, so thank you very much, gentlemen, for that. Brought to you in the big screen in 2015 by Elizabeth Olsen, and she also did the WandaVision series in 2021.
Studios WandaVision.
So I mean, just great, just great. Love the character, love the series. Just she's very powerful. The mutant. She started off as a villain, but she really did get it together. Very powerful if you're into the Scarlet Witch or the Avengers series and you follow what she can do. It's just great. She's been animated a couple times.
I'd like you to meet the Scarlet Witch.
Done by 5 voices in all. Kate Higgins, Catherine Moffat, Jennifer Darling, and forgive me if I mispronounce it, Stavrula Logothithis. And I apologize if I mispronounced it. It's a very hard name to pronounce. I'll go ahead and leave it at the end so that you know the voice and you can see the spelling. But Gray's very posable. I like that it's done in the original costume as opposed to the Avenger movie costume that's out there now, because I'm more of the comic fan than I am of the movies, which is great. That's my review of the Scarlet Witch. Follow it up to end the episode. We did Wonder Woman. I did the 12-inch. I did the movie armor. And we also did the Scarlet Witch, which we did in full, retro costume. Great collectibles all in all. Great collectibles all in all. I mean, I like what the toy makers have done with everything, and I like the way they've put things together. So if you're a fan, that's great. So I'm going to leave you with some fun facts about Wonder Woman and some storyline, and I'm going to leave you some fun facts about the Scarlet Witch and some storyline. Thank you. So as always, I'll give a shout out to my boy who did the logo, David Rosario. And that's Dave. So I'll leave you with some clues after the fun facts.
Mondo, I see you.
Oh, that's Mondo music.
Spot flooded with sinners, I can hear them confess. No contest, I blooded your base like the bless. Lit up my front yard with false juice to fool them. Classes in session, pay attention, I school them. Freeze like Bob Drake, I'm way past irate like Bliskin. I escape fucking with me, that's a mistake. So here we are, sinister Lord of Rhyme. And tunes light up in the sun, shining like God diamond. Live by maneuvers that draw back the hammer. Pop it for profit, yeah, peep the grammar. Kiss my grits, give them clips like the spliff. Put your name in the bits, yeah, sinner, that's it. Come on, son, come fraud.
Thanks for joining me for another episode of Figure It Out. I'm glad you came along. Go ahead and like the page, go ahead and subscribe, hit the comments if there's something you'd like to see go on, or maybe you have a figure you'd like for me to talk about. I'm going to leave you with 2 clues again, ongoing with Women's History Month. The first clue is my family's always angry. And the other is I had a parent pass it down. So those are going to be the 2 clues. My family's always angry, and I had a parent pass it down. See if you get it right and see if you can figure it out. Till next time.